What is up, everybody? We're live. We're at the Fullerton Sports Complex. Looks like your view should be good. Let's check it out while we ride. Let's see here. Hopefully we got good service. Mm-hmm. We will be going down through the canyons of Fullerton, so not sure how good it's going to be. This was the last minute thing that I had saw was posted. I don't know how much notice they had given on their page, but I think it was just a last minute ride out. eBikes plug OC on Instagram had posted, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, well, that's not far from my house. Might as well keep the party going and go ahead and go for a little ride. Nobody never turns down a ride, right, guys? Looks like they're waiting for everybody to get all situated here. They did post the route on their Instagram story as well. It looks like we're going down to just like a cross. I think it's like Crossroads parking. Crossroads something. It's like a Target and I think a McDonald's and a bunch of stuff in there. If that's where I think it was, I couldn't really tell on the map. All you guys are all excited. Oh, they probably dropped their. There's a lot of kids here, a lot of really young kids. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll see how they run it. I wonder if they'll have a. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Those kids are tiny. See, I'm not sure at what age you should bring your kid to a ride like this, or how they're going. Wonder if that vehicle up there is part of it, and it's going to be like a lead vehicle. Not sure. I am not sure. We shall see. We shall see. But hopefully everybody's having a beautiful Monday afternoon. Let's go ahead and get rolling here. Yeah, I'm not sure how the service will hold up down here through these canyons either. We shall see. See, these guys are on bicycles. They can only go like 20 miles an hour, which that's exactly what we're going. Pedal assist to like 20. This guy's on, it's like one of those, it's like a Zeus, but not a Zeus bike. Yeah, that's the thing about Orange County is I'm not sure, there's not really places like you can do this too much, you know? And I'm not sure these are the best roads for it either. Or the best time to do it. But we shall see. So now this guy on the street bike. There's a lot of bikes here. Pretty far up that way. All the way back that way. kind of bike is that? It's cooking pretty good. It's 26 miles an hour. That's as fast as my Zeus bike. My Zeus bike goes 28. So we'd be maxed out. Nope, this is 30. And it regulates you right at 28. Turns it off before this person's trying to get around. Oh, he's not having it. Yeah, let him pass. Yeah, let him pass. See, that's where it gets dangerous. Uh-oh. Kid fell. Oh, bike's upside down. Oh, is he alright? Let's make sure he gets out of the road. Watch out, we got people coming. Yeah, these you gotta have skilled people that are really paying attention when you come to these type deals. This is Las Palmas. Yeah, I don't think there's good service down this street. Yep, Las Palmas. I've been on this street before. There's no good service down here. Yeah, I just heard a crash and then... Oh, he's got those snappers, those pop ones, those loud ones. Oh. Oops. A horse arena? This guy's got a pedal. Oh, shit. He's legal, though. Yeah, on rides like these, you gotta have like ride marshals and people that like watch certain areas of the ride and stuff. Maybe that's him. Maybe that's what he's doing. I'm not too sure. I'm not too informed on it. Yo, where'd that black car go?
Hey, do you have any like band-aids or anything?
No, are you okay?
I need my legs.
Oh shoot.
You know you're. How did that shit still there? Bro, I've never had something. And his phone's at 15.
Watch out for the cars.
I don't think Milo's even in a pack. Wait, what happened?
My friend, he's strained over there, bro.
You gotta drop the wheel forward to get your leg over. Like, you can't do it.
I think that's in the back there. No, he's right there. Where?
There's a lot of confusion.
Yeah, I know.
He's got the misguided merch on though. That's pretty dope. Old studio. Yeah, they stop in the middle of the street too much, man. You guys gotta pull off to the side. Come through and smoke everybody. So we definitely lost half the pack.
Hey, if you're on an e-bike, start going. If you're on an e-bike, start going. If you're on an e-bike, go. Start going.
He says e-bike. He says e-bike, and everybody starts going. Everybody here is on an e-bike. They're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, they definitely lost half this crowd. I think this person's following. He's been following for a while in the car. But they definitely need to stay on the right side of the street. And stopping in the middle of the street. Up for discussion, but what's safer and what's not safer. But most rides have ride marshals. They sit in the middle of the intersection. But I just see certain things and I'm like, I can't have fun if I witness an accident. Gotta remember and apologize for if anybody that rewatches these streams. I have to remember that the microphone is like right here and you can hear everything I say like really closely, so I really just have to just chill on talking and talk lightly. Sorry. These kids are good on these Super 73s. I couldn't wheelie mine. That kid was hauling ass on that bike on a wheelie. His bike's bent. Just ride like this. Oh, yep. Kid's good. Definitely worthy of wearing some Misguided merch. Excuse me, sir. Yeah? They'll let you register that too.
Well, when my dad tried to go register his, they said that he can't.
Oh.
I don't know.
I guess some people can and some people can't. I don't know how. I bought it with that.
Oh,
But I transferred it into my name.
that's weird.
Yeah. He's like, they let you register that? So when my dad went, they told him he couldn't register his. Well then. See, this is where the Target's at. We went in here like some back ass way. I think that's where we're at. By there anyways. Where are we at battery wise? 75. The only thing is they're going back north. We're going back up to by that sports complex. But oops.
Sorry.
He's got big ass wheels on that Surron. So I don't understand. A lot of the trend is I see these people putting all the dirt set up on their bikes, but then mainly it's just street riding around here. See where they going from here. Oh, somebody's gonna eat shit. The helicopter landing. Let's see what kind of service we got right here. I'm thirsty though. I wonder how long they're gonna be out here for. I guess it really don't matter. I remember correctly. Thought there was a smaller store over here. Thought there was a gas station over here. I think it's back that way though. Is that it? No, that's a McDonald's. Fuck's a gas station? No, I don't like bringing a. That's my problem. Is I don't like riding with a backpack. Like yesterday, I had to ride the Husqvarna with a backpack all day. That was so annoying. And this bike, I have the right there. That's where it's at. I knew it was over here somewhere. This bike, I have the bar bag. I like to try and be as minimal as possible, really, to tell you the truth. Okay. Let's see how much stuff we want to leave in here. Let's see how it works out. Take them a minute to get the bike, and take the bike and the phone. We'll have to take off running, chasing them. At least we found it quick, right? Bike's still there.
Gracias.
No, that'll be it.
Do you think it's fine?
Thank you. All right. Let's see. Did they just stop for a second, or did they stop for a good minute? If they dipped out, it's really no big deal. Or drink our drink and then. Oh, they're still there for sure. Knew they'd be there for a minute. First rule of bike rides is when everybody stops up, there's the police right there. Police are here. Shit. Oh, the cops cool with everybody.
Very, very simple. Okay? Again, this is going to be the freebie sort of thing where we're going to learn a lesson and stop acting stupid so that way we don't ruin it for everybody else. Right? If you guys didn't be on the spot, okay. If you wanted to be a jerk about it, you could say, hey, I'm going to start signing a trespass warrant, and everybody gets arrested for trespass. That'd be a stupid way to get in trouble, right? Especially when you guys are just riding your bikes around. But you guys need to follow the rules. If you're not following the rules, it ruins it for everybody. All right?
100%.
And then Fullerton PD in general is pretty chill about e-bikes. There are a lot of rules that can be applied to e-bikes. And if you guys start doing it, then guess what we're going to start doing? Enforcing every single
See?
law that we can. And there's going to be a major practice. We got dirt bikes and stuff that Jesus put above the people. So don't make it come to that. Let's be responsible and act like adults, right?
See, Fullerton PD. That's why they did it in Fullerton. All right, out of the field. Yep. So, okay. So, Fullerton PD, that was actually really, really chill of them because they just said that, you know, if he wanted to be a jerk, he could trespass and start arresting people. And he said that they're being very, very lenient and for everybody to really take responsibility and not be idiots and not ruin it for everybody. See, they're giving chances out here, guys. This is a real world experience that the police aren't all just taking everybody's bike and cracking down on people. You see this man here? He's letting all these kids go home, including me. So, why did I get the Ultra instead of the Light B? I got the Ultra instead of the Light B because I actually have a motorcycles license, and I think this looks more like a motorcycle. And mine, look, there's an undercover right there, and mine looks more like a motorcycle. So let's go ahead and dip out of here because I don't want to be chilling here.
Yeah, my man, you have a pump? No, I'm sorry, dude. I don't. But hey, there's a gas station right here. Oh, hey, watch out. Hey, watch out.
Think.
Yeah, there's one actually at the other side of this parking lot right here.
Thank you, officer, for being so cool today. Yeah, that was nice of him. He said he gave him the speech, and I don't know. See, so that's why they came to Fullerton. I guess Fullerton's really lenient on e-bikes, and that's the thing is, as long as you're just cruising and chilling, and there's a time and a place for the wheelies and stuff, you know, you gotta know when to do it. And definitely in crowds like this is really not the time to, you know, yeah, you can get away with it a lot more, but you really want to find a spot with your buddies, and that's where you ride to, and that's where you hang out. And so if you're going to be out here, but there's like 200 people behind me. Then again, he wasn't really paying. Because back in the day, you would have had to have a trailer with a battery the size of the Tesla to ride a bike like this off electricity, and then the motor you would have had to have would have been a size of a ginormous generator, and it would have been so heavy. And yeah, we all know how that went. I say that there probably should be some classifications and rules, but with everybody not their bike at, so they were like, oh man, there's somewhere. What am I riding? I'm riding a 2023 Surron Ultra B. And we were riding with the eBikes Plug OC. I think they're letting everybody regroup here. There's the bike right there. It's one thing I love about the electric bikes. It's just kind of like, you know what I mean? Jump on, hit the button, and go. See, going down the side of the opposite side of the street, big no-go. Even this guy needs to be setting an example for his little guy, or he's probably trying to correct him. Yeah, man, that's scary. And I don't think they quite realize it that much, you know, because there's not no car. I made videos about the Ultra B, why, you know, to have videos on my channel other than live. So I was like, oh, this would be great, because I simultaneously then built it with the parts. So then I did a build video on it, but I recorded it all on my communicating too well with the I won't communicate with the Samsung to the Apple. It needs I think in order to do it right, I have to have an SSD card and then put a guys out here on this Ultra B, put it onto an SSD card and then transfer it to the Apple computer. That's the only thing I can think of. I haven't tried it yet, but I don't have the SSDs, so are they like the SSD drive? So with that said, I've been trying to accumulate all this stuff, and all these items aren't cheap. And then I ran out of the SSD cards for my Insta360, which that's the videos that I've been uploading. And I was like, oh, these are real cool to take, but now I have like, I don't want to delete the footage. I want to keep the footage on my SSD card, so I have to buy more of those. So anyways, long story short, it's been taking so long. I was like, dude, I got to get these videos out. So I have those videos. I'm actually started just uploading or editing them on my phone. I'm just going to put them in like a really, really raw, you know, I had ideas on how I was going to clip them and have B-roll and all that, but most of that's not going to be possible at this point, so we're just going to take what we can get, and hopefully you guys look forward to videos on the Ultra B. Issues, reasons why I picked the Ultra B over any other bike, and then also the build and all the parts I put on it and everything I did to it. And then next, I wanted to film like a riding review video about it and stuff like that. But I gotta find I gotta get a camera that I know is gonna cooperate with the Apple system really well, and start filming all my stuff with that. I really want to get the DJI Osmo 5 Pro, the little that takes really good. A lot of the people that I see that have that camera, their footage looks really, really good. So definitely want to get one of those. And then a lot of stuff that I do like this will just be more chopped up into like a vlog. Like right now, my only way to capture it and really get it out there is through a live stream. So it has to be some raw, unedited, you know, footage. A lot of dead time. Not really interesting. But yeah, a lot of this stuff I do are the vlogs. I would still like to do riding live streams, but definitely in areas that I know that have really good service, you know. I'm like, okay, this area has good service, have a good route, have a routine. Do it maybe like once a week or something. But we'll see how it goes.
You're literally gonna go straight. Jacob! Jacob!
Well, the only issue is that light screen. The the only issue is that so Apple. I use Apple for everything. All my friends use Apple. So I did switch over to Samsung recently on phones, and then it was just a pain in the butt. You can't do AirDrop, you can't do FaceTime, all this stuff. So I was like, you know what? My regular main phone,
How much you pay for that set?
these were like $8.95. These are one of the cheapest ones you can get. Yeah, it's off of yeah, they're the cheap. Yeah, everything all set up, ready to go. I wish I would have just went to Wheelworks in Orange, right off of Tustin. It's called Wheelworks, and they'll build you a set with Excel wheels, legit Excel wheels. I don't know how much it is, but I wish I would have just spent the money and got those.
What is it called?
Wheelworks. They're in Orange. They're legit. Yeah, you're welcome.
What else you got? Oh yeah, you got the flipper?
Yeah, and this one's off Amazon, and it's cheese stick, and it don't work. Don't buy it. Get the one from Factory Z. Yeah, theirs looks legit. This one, it won't bleed, and it's just cheesy. You can tell. I wish I wouldn't have wasted the money on it. You're welcome, man. Yeah. So see, I like helping people like that. You know what I mean? Maybe my misfortune can be your help. You know. Learn from my mistakes. So that kind of stuff is in the videos that I have, and we'll talk about, so that way if somebody's searching that type of stuff, so have that upcoming as well. Now we're basically right back where we started. Wow, that guy's like bombing the hill a little bit crazy. Yeah, he worked to get that thing up. Yeah, Tudio makes clicking noises. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of the Tudios myself. That would have been the last bike on my list. The bike I really wanted was the E-Ride Pro, but the only thing that scared me is people have issues with them. Certain people do, and all these things are going to have issues. That's another reason why I just picked buying this one with 1,000 miles. Because I was like, if it has 1,000 miles on it and it still works, whatever was going to happen would have happened. And whatever's happened already that needs fixed from needing wear and tear, I'll fix it and I'll upgrade it, rather than get something that has a messed up charger or won't charge. Some of these have issues where the batteries won't charge all the way, because the other thing about these is you have to make sure you get the right charger. Most of these bikes are supplied with chargers that work overseas and not in the United States. I'm getting one with when I got this one, mine had a United States charger, and not only United States charger, a fast charger. So there was a few pluses on why I ended up picking this one over just buying a new one, which I could have just got a new one for the price that I paid for this one, cheaper even. I don't understand that kid. He was bombing through the pack dangerously, and then they told everybody to stop at the lights, and everybody's running the light now. Oh, oh, oh! You guys better be careful.
Hey, I know. I don't think I'm gonna go back to my house for a little while.
That was weird. The light just turned green again, that fast. Yeah, I don't know. I think they got a little bit of learning to do. I think they should have did like some trial runs. Got like a private group message and did some trial runs with routes and stuff. Maybe they already did. Maybe that's why they chose this route. I mean, these are nice streets, but there's a lot of people trying to go home from work right now. As a working class American, I know when it's time to go home. You don't want to be playing bullshit games out on the street. Well, Toyota, you just want to get home. So, definitely get that. Yeah, the Tudios are, yeah, the Lucid, that's a nice car. I'm just barely seeing the chat here. But yeah, those Tudios, they're a cool bike. That's what my son wanted. That's what got us all started on this whole e-bike thing. Why I even have an e-bike is because my son wanted a Tudio. And I was like, what the fuck's a Tudio? And he showed it to me, and he showed me these kids all doing wheelies on them, and they were like, I was like, oh, well, it looks like something's really easy to wheelie, you know? Which these bikes are really easy to wheelie. It's just, it's more a fear factor than anything, because you just got to know where the brake's at, you know what I mean? When to hit the brake. But when I looked at it and I looked at the reviews and everything, I was like, yeah, that bike don't look like the bike I would buy. It looks like the bargain basement bike. So I ended up getting him the e-box, which I really think I should have just bought him an RTR to begin with. One of those ETM RTRs. But I bought him an e-box, and he loves that bike. Which I think it's good for him because he can... dude, this kid's going to really hurt somebody. He's got a speed wobble in his front wheel. But yeah, Tudio's definitely, it's like one of those bikes. Okay, well, yeah, you got to upgrade the battery right away because it's got hardly any range. Then if you go to like upgrade controller or motor or any of that stuff, it's like at that point you might as well have just bought a better bike. So you always got to keep that in mind sometimes. And you know, the thing about it is too, is sometimes you only have the money for them. Not bagging on the bikes and saying that nobody should buy a Tudio. Everybody should explore their options and whatever fits within their budget, you know? Me, I rather just wait and get the bike that I want and be done with it, you know? I know exactly where we're at now. That way is the 57 freeway. There's Goodwin Field. Yep, 57 freeway is right there. Yeah, that dude is pretty reckless. There's some reckless people out here. And that's the thing, is you got to understand that there's a time and a place for that. And when you scan the room and you see these kids that, like, you know what I mean, You can see a kid that's timid on his bike. You can see kids that are little, and you need to be like, okay, you know, should act accordingly here. There he goes again. How does he keep getting behind me? That's what I want to know. Dude, somebody comes up, hits from behind him, I'm fucking bummed out. That's why I keep going off to the side. State College Boulevard. Oh, that's a cool looking little, was that some kind of college club bar? See, when you're on roads like this and people are driving, you gotta stay all to the one side. These cars are coming through, they're not stopping. Yeah, they're definitely not stopping for the pack. But then again, I believe this is their first one, and they got kinks to work out. So I'm sure they'll get it. They'll get it figured out. I think though that I like a little bit going back on the. We'll get back on like a little bit more solo missions. Chill to those a little bit more or less. The good thing is when I ride with the group, I get a lot better range on my battery. I'm still at 62%. We powered through the battery out on 4th of July. We went through a lot of battery. I probably should have been more conservative and just been on like eco mode chilling, you know? He has a big ass battery on that bike. I wonder why he's pedaling. Somebody's brakes stink. See, we're only going 15 miles an hour. See, at that point, you need to be at a much lower density. See, the cops are already here. Cops got kids busted, pulled over. Yep. I think this is where we take our exit. Yep. Because they're about back where they're going to be. They got kids down there all hemmed up. Yeah, because they said that one kid pulled up and he was on the phone and he said they went the wrong way. They're all kind of like scattered. They don't have a real good organization yet. I mean, it is their first ride. I'm not knocking on them or telling them they shouldn't be doing rides or anything, but we just went down that way. So those cops intersected somebody, part of the crew. And then we went this way and we're circling back that way. So see, and there's more cops right there that are just hanging out. So they're definitely in the thing, and he's definitely looking straight at us. He didn't whip a U-turn. He fucking eyeballed us hard. Yep, they're headed up there. We'll check out chat down here. We'll come to a stop, guys. Yeah, we're gonna break off from that one, and I think they gave the kids a warning and everything. And you know, if they give you a warning and you're told to leave, you can't be like wheeling and burning out in the park. They were shooting roosters and stuff in the park right in front of the cops, so he probably took that as kind of like a slap in the face. There's another cop right there in the parking lot. Oh, there's more cops right there going headed up there. He's eyeballing us. She's looking straight at us. Yeah, they're all jamming up there. They're gonna hem that group up. They had the helicopter up too. Might be tracking them. Oh wow, this place smells delicious. Big's American Sports Bar. All right, let's see what the chat says. Frigo X2 Pros. I don't know. I never seen those before. I never seen a Frigo X2 Pro. I don't know. I did see a lot of cops headed that way. I think they're about to shut that ride down. Orange County, you can't really do stuff like that over here. I kind of already knew that, but I just kind of wanted to see what it was all about and check it out and see where it went. And it was kind of going sideways fast, so I'm glad we deterred from there. And I think we're going to head back to the motherland and try and get there safely. I do want to take a drink of my drink, though. Where are we at on service? Let's see. You know what? We're gonna just mosey on out of here a little bit more. I think if we get down towards Anaheim more, it's more of a Fullerton deal. Anaheim's just right here. I just saw when I was going down there, the cops staked out in that school parking lot. And then that lady that was going by there, that first one and that lady both, when they passed by, they were both looking really, really hard at me. But see, that's the thing is I have a plate on the back here and I look like a motorcycle. So at first glance, they're probably like, is he or is he not? But yeah, I'm glad I cut that off when I did, because yeah, seeing those kids on the curb, that's not fun. And I would have thought they'd maybe have it a little bit more organized than that. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting too old, you know? I think it's better I stick to myself so that way I don't go down for anybody else's wrongdoings. I will say my girl did call it though. As soon as I told her about it, she was like, Oh, in Orange County? She's like, oh, they're gonna be taking bikes. Right here, welcome to Anaheim. We're no longer in Fullerton. There's lifestyle cycles. We were talking about lifestyle cycles the other day. I don't get the fascination with the whole because you have to tune your car to pop like that when it downshifts, and I don't get the fascination with that. See where we are battery wise. 54%. Still got 54%. I need to drink my drink before it gets too warm. Somebody must have been doing something too at that park when we rode off. I think there was like a bull right there and they were jumping it. And see, that's another thing, is if you have a local spot like that you go to and it's got a nice little urban hit like that, and then you go take a whole group there, it's not gonna be your local spot no more, because they're gonna put a fence around that thing real fast. Where's this guy going? Okay, we're so good. Where should I pull into? There's a good spot. Do. Yeah, you know what? I didn't like. I was like not against it, but I like old stuff, you know. So, but after I rode in my friend's Tesla, I was like, this is pretty cool. I like the interface. You know what I mean? Like all the options of the apps and stuff. You know, it's like basically like a huge phone. We'll see what kind of service we have right here. I need to drink my drink real quick. Let's see. That's right, girl. Can't really do rides there. Cops are psycho. Yeah. I don't know. See that? Yeah, the wired e-bikes are the best. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like the I did, but now I'm starting to like right now, like when we were on that ride out, like you got that gas bike that's in the crowd and you're just like, man, I wish they were all just silent. It's a lot more peaceful. It's a lot nicer when you're just chilling on the electric bike. So right now, we have I think we had 1424 when I started. And we have 1450, and I'm at 50% battery. So about 25 miles, and we use half the battery. So it gets a good 50 miles flat out if you wanted to probably use all of the mileage. And then again, depending upon how much throttle you use, you know, that's gonna be a depending factor as well. Yeah, thank you. I like it. I built it. You'll see the videos. The videos will be coming. I got the first one of me buying it and stuff, and then the next one, it'll be a little bit longer to edit, but hopefully get that one right away. And the video of the build, changing the wheels and adding the brake stuff that doesn't work that I have to replace anyways, and the bars, I changed the bars, putting the seat cover on. That's whatever you see that I did. I just kind of made like a little build video and went over it and stuff. Like I said, we'll get into a ride review video and all that type of stuff. I have a few ideas for different stuff, but like you said, with picking the ecosystem, I'm settled on the Apple computer. I'm just going to use the Apple computer because I like that. And I just got to find what works with the Apple computer. and then it'd be good. And then plus my friend gave it to me, so you can't beat free 99, you know. Well, it's registered. It's registered as a moped. They use it as a loophole. And technically, like I said, electric bikes really not supposed to have regulations and stuff, but because of the way that they're getting the bad rap, they're starting to have to regulate them. And yeah, they're going to end up having something to where these things are registerable and you can figure it out. And I'm not sure if these models will ever be able to, if they'll make different models or what, but they'll have to make some type of a electric bike classification. I don't know. I wonder how they do it with the Harleys and stuff. They're just registering them as regular gas bikes, like the Livewire bike. I don't know. I wonder how they're doing that. So the thing is like when we were just cruising right now, if we were rolling down that street and we would have been on one of them Surrons or something, that guy had given the warning. They obviously didn't like that whatever had happened. Maybe they got more reports and they were like, okay, shut it down and go take the kids' bikes. Now I don't know what had happened. What was the change of heart or why they started really going after it after that guy was kind of chill about it, that one cop. But definitely when we were coming down that hill, if we would have been on just one of them regular Surrons with no license plate or whatever, no light, nothing, they would have definitely flipped a U-turn and had some questions for us. Now, being on this bike, because it looks more like a motorcycle and I have the plate on it, and technically the plate is registered to this VIN number and they issued it to it, so I don't know. And I bought it like that. That's why I bought it, was because I had it done, so I didn't have it done. So I'm not sure how they did it or whatever. Some loophole. But I transferred it to my name, and as far as I know, it's legal, and I have a motorcycle's license. I ride, safely. I have a helmet, I have full gear, so I think 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna be all right. But obviously, if you get caught doing something stupid, you're gonna be in trouble regardless. Electric motorcycle, bicycle, whatever. You can get a DUI on a bicycle. Here's where it gets squiggly. Let's put you guys back up in here. Okay. Oh shit. It's not good. They're already fucked up anyways. I'm due for a new pair. I had 2 pair too, and then I fucking idiot. These things, like, they snap apart. They're like indestructible. And I went to show somebody. I was like, look, and I snapped them apart, and the little tabs that hold them together broke on like a brand new pair. And I was like, what the fuck? Fucking idiot. You gotta be careful what you send to this heatwave company too, because they'll flame the shit out of you. If I would have told them, how, you know, just being honest, they would have fucking posted me on the internet. They would have probably sent me a free fucking pair of glasses, but they would have posted me on the internet making fun of my ass first. All right, let's get this show on the road. The last leg of this tour before we wrap this deal up. Let's see if this works. And that's the other thing too. I was realizing the other day is I was like, because I have decent quality, not really good quality, but I would say decent quality mics that shouldn't have any wind noise. And I notice sometimes there's a little bit of the wind noise there, especially when I got my visor open. I like to ride most of the times with my visor open. I don't know why. When I shut my visor, I just feel like I'm in a capsule, and I'm not like, I don't know. I feel like more one with a motorcycle with my, I don't know. It makes me cumbersome. So, anyways, I was thinking, I was like, you know what? These Simpson helmets, the helmet that I have, the only reason why I really use this is because I have this GoPro mount stuck to the front of it, and I don't have any more of them to put on my other helmets, like my moto style helmets. But these Simpson helmets have really bad wind noise problems. Like, that's one thing that they always complain about, is the way that they make noise. And I can hear it right now. As soon as you get to about, what, 30 miles an hour, she just starts whistling. That's a nice Chevy. Where's my music? gonna stop right up here and I'm gonna yeah, so that wind noise with this helmet. It's one thing that's on my list. I'm gonna get a new helmet. Get it really set up for the moto vlogs. There's an Angel Stadium down there. All right. Hopefully we got decent service right here. But yeah, it was an alright ride. Not bad for a Monday after work. I'd have probably rather slept. Look. Hey, did you guys go on the ride out? Yeah, you did. I saw you guys. What happened? Oh yeah, did you see all the people getting hemmed up by the cops? Yeah, when I saw the people get hemmed up. When I turned around, there was a lot of cops coming up the hill, and they kept looking at me. And I was like, oh, I'm dipping out. Yeah, glad you guys made it home safe. Awesome. You guys be safe, man. Ride safe. See you next time. Well, yeah, see. There they go. They made it home. Somebody's kids. They made it. God bless. Thank you. So anyways, we had an all right ride. I appreciate everybody that enjoyed this live stream with me. Let's see. That's the Santa Ana River bike path. Yes, it is. Wind noise is minimal. Cool. Algorithm is blessing you. Cool. Thank you. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate everybody that was here. Cool that the algorithm's kind of like getting me out there, and this channel is actually moving forward. Like I said, this is stuff that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I just decided to do it. I'm like, it's not perfect, and I'm just like, I'm tired of waiting, and I'm getting too old, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just get it out there and do it. So thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying it. If you're rewatching this, thank you. I appreciate it. Leave me a like. Tell me you want to see more content like this, and we'll do more, you know? If you want to see around Orange County, I live here in Orange County, so I can do a lot around Orange County. It's just, there's not too much, but we can figure it out. We can get a schedule going. So let me know if you want to see more like this, if you enjoy this, and we'll see you on the next one, everybody. Thank you. Much love. Peace.